Why, hello everyone! It's me, Smooth Brain. Spooky Smooth Brain is in the house, and I figured we could do a full look with Sigma today. I got a really great sale on some stuff when they were having their anniversary sale, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to show you here, and we'll go through it one by one and put some makeup on our face as well. So first of all, I got a bunch of brushes. So the first brush I got is a Sigma F44. And this brush is really for powder, maybe some diffuse blush if you wanted to. I also got an F76, which is a chiseled cheek brush. Let me get my opener here. And this is the F76. So you can see this is a lot more dense compared to the last one, but it's much smaller, so more precise as well. Better for blush. I also got a set from the Alice in Wonderland set. This looks really pretty. Let's see what's in here. So it says, inside it has the F47 brush. Oh, this is really soft. And this is to apply foundation with. We also have the F33 brush. I love these like two-tone. These are so good for bronzer and blush. And all of these say Disney on them too, because it's the Disney collab with the Alice in Wonderland. Then there's 3 eye brushes. So we have an F45 Max Small Tapered Blending Brush, a Precisely Blend Out Harsh Line E27 called Detail Blending, and the Softer Inner Along the Lash Lines E30 Pencil brush. And then also with that comes this super glittery. I love it. It's really cute. It's a little makeup pouch, or you could even use it as a clutch if you were going out somewhere. It says Alice in Wonderland on one side, and on the other side it says Sigma. And inside it has just a lined, it's like a plastic line, so if you do have brushes or makeup in there, it's not going to make a huge mess. You can wipe it out really easily. So we'll put that over here for now and throw this box over there. So I think that's all. Oh, I do have 2 more brushes. So I have the S01 brush. And the S01 brush is actually for putting on masks. I love these kind of things. It's actually not even a brush. It's like a nylon paddle, so you can put on your mask and smooth it in easily. And then finally, we have the S02 brush, which is a spatula. And this spatula is for smaller things. This actually might work really well for putting on those very emollient eyeshadows onto your eye. So I might try that out for that. Okay, that's all the brushes. Now, we have a few lip products. We have a liquid lipstick called New Mod. Let's swatch that out. And these all come in these little boxes. Very nice. Let's see if I can get this out. Okay. So it looks like this. I think I've had one of these before. But this is a pinky brown, just like I always like. Really pretty. Love that. And then the Alice in Wonderland collection also had two lippies. They're called Mad About Lippies, I guess for the Mad Hatter. And these ones, the first one, oh, this is really pretty, is, it says Disney on it and Alice in Wonderland. So I think actually you have to see it this way. And Sigma. So it's got all the TMs on there, trademarks. And there's a lip gloss in Singing Violets and a lip cream in Kiss the Tulips. So I'm assuming this one is the lip cream. Let's try that out. That actually might be the lip gloss. But let's try this one. This is so pretty, this color. No, this is the gloss. So the Singing Violets will be on the top, and then the Kiss the Tulips will be, it'll be in the middle. So if you look at my hand, Singing Violets is on this side, and the Kiss the Tulips is in the middle. So we got 3 lippies. We also got a Tint and Tame brow gel. We'll be using that today. I like these one and done brow gels if they actually tint my eyebrows, because ooh, it has a nice little tiny spoolie. Because as I mentioned in a previous video, my eyebrows are turning gray. The hair on my head isn't. Of course, I just dyed it bright purple, but yeah, they are turning gray. So now I have 2 highlighters and 2 blushes. The first one is from the Little Mermaid, and this blush, does it have a name? It doesn't look like it has a name. It comes in a little seashell packaging. That's nice. And then it opens up. It has a little mirror, and there's a pink one inside. So let's swatch that for you. That's really like a very light pink, baby pink almost, but not baby. And I'm going to swatch it on the top and then blur it out on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then we also have a blush called Nearly Wild. So Nearly Wild blush looks like it might be a little darker than the, oh, so it's this color. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that has a more rosy tone to it. Rosy, rosy, rosy. Okay. Then we have 2 highlighters. I'm going to swatch them on the front of my hand or the back. I don't know if it is the front or the back. There's one from the Little Mermaid again. Doesn't have a name again. But you can see it has the little seashell packaging, same as the blush. Ooh, it looks like it's a pinky purple. That's pretty. And then we have a Golden Hour highlighter. Let's see what this looks like. It comes in a square package, and it's very golden. So this one might not be great for my skin tone, but we'll see what it looks like on my hand. Oh, yeah. That's either going to be a total blush topper or it's going to be an eyeshadow, but that is very pretty. Very shiny. Okay, so we got blush and highlight, blush and highlight. What else do we have? These will go down. we got a gel eyeliner in Wicked, which is black. Why did I get black? It probably came with the set. So it's just a little pot gel eyeliner. I'm not going to swatch that yet. And I got one more brush set that came with the Little Mermaid set. It's got an E30 pencil, an E27 detail blending, and an F44 power sculpt. So let's open that up. Again, we got a little bag with it. I have so many bags now, it's unbelievable. And it says the Little Mermaid and Sigma on it. And inside are the two brushes. Ooh, these are... Alright. And then I got a free eyeshadow palette that came with everything. A 9-pan, and I chose Ritzy. I don't think they had the 9-pan green one available because I wanted that one, but they got... This is a very cool tone... No, not cool tone. Warm tone neutral palette. So it comes in a box, and on the back it has all the colors, and it has inside the palette. And the palette also has the colors listed on the back, like so. And it doesn't have a mirror, but it is see-through, so you can see what the colors are when you pick up the palette. I'm not going to swatch this right now. I'll save that for another time because I think I'm going to do something with this Enchanted palette. And I guess I got some from each thing. Yeah, I'll look at the Enchanted palette and the Little Mermaid palette, and I think I'll do one eye each. So... The Enchanted palette comes in a box, and again, the box has all the colors on the back. Get rid of that. And it looks like this on the front. It's like, got a little bit of a holographic color to it. And inside, oh, another brush. It has the plastic thing, actually says Enchanted as well. And then this is what the palette looks like. It's very pretty. I like these purples. This is very wearable and very, it's neutral, but it does have a couple pops. And it looks like the shimmers are really nice. And it comes with a brush right in the actual palette, and it's a dual-ended brush. And there's a cute little ribbon that you can use to pull out your palette brush when you're working with it. So I want to save this little plastic thing because it's so pretty. Let's put that there. And then the final one I got was the Little Mermaid palette. And this looks really pretty too. So it comes in a box, but again, the palette is in a hard cardboard exterior. And you have all the colors on the back. And this one also has a nice little plastic insert that I think I'll keep in the palette. No brush in this one, but look at this color story. It's so oceany and pretty. Really, really pretty. By the way, people are doing their laundry. People are doing their lawn today, so if you hear some background noise, it's probably from that. So... Oh, and if you're interested, this is what the inside of the Little Mermaid bag looks like. It's really cute. It's got like a mermaid, and it's got some seashells and like starfish and stuff like that. Seaweed. Yeah, it's cute. Alright, so let's get started. First I'm going to just put on some primer. It's been a while since I washed my face and stuff. But it's a nice clean face. I'm using the Kaja primer today. This is a pretty nice one. It's one of those silicone-y primers. So while we let that dry, I think I'll use the Urban Decay face bond. I really liked that the first time I used it, so I'm going to try that out again. But yeah, we'll use the Urban Decay face bond. Should we do our eyes first, just in case we get fallout? I usually don't do it that way, but yeah. I also at the time got the Sigma eye color primer, and so with that I broke it open early before I did this video because I really wanted to try it out, and I needed another eye primer, so all I do is I just smear it on and then put that in there like so. Let's try out that brow product that came with this set. Where is it? Here it is. I think this is the color dark brown. Let's see. Dark. It's just dark, not brown. Just dark. Could be dark blue, dark purple, we don't know. Oh, that is dark, and that's pigmented. So I'm just going to brush these up. I mean, with my purple hair, it's fine, but that is really, really pigmented. So let's just tap that out. And that looks good. It's a little dark, as the color suggests. Okay, and then let's start with the Little Mermaid palette. I'm going to pick up a big fluffy brush, the biggest one I have here, which is this one. I'm going to start with this peachy color here. And we'll put that all along the eye. It's nice to have a mirror in a palette, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty. It's very smooth. There is some kick up in the pan, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go into, so that color was called Loverboy. And I'm going to go into this deep blue sea color here with one of these more detail brushes. And what I'm going to do is just go on the corner here. I'm not a big blue person. I don't think blue looks the best with my hair. Not my hair, my eyes. But I do like blue-green, so we're going to play with these blue-greens. That blends out so nice. It just is like blending out perfectly. So you can plop it on like you normally do and then blend it, and it blends really nicely. And then I'm going to take the color Beautiful Voice, which of course we know she lost when she made the deal with the Sea Witch. How dare you make a deal with a Sea Witch? Actually, I'm going to take the color Swimming first. No, I'll do Beautiful Voice first. And I'm going to put that right over this. That's very nice and sparkly. And then I'm going to take the color Swimming, which is the lighter blue-green. And oh, that looks really pretty. So the Swimming is much smoother in the pan, and it does feel like it has this multi-chrome to it. Let's see. Yeah, that's really nice. And then I'm just going to go back in with the Deep Blue Sea and just bump that up over here in the corner. And we'll take this Loverboy and just blend it out with nothing else on I think what I'm going to also do is take Deep Blue Sea and put it underneath the eye. That's pretty. We'll connect it. It's always good to connect it. And then I'm going to take Swimming and put a little bit under the eye on this side. And then finally, I'm going to take this color Seagull, which is this white one here, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. Seagull, don't eat my fries. Why do you always try to eat my fries, you seagull? I don't like you stealing my sandwich. Don't steal sandwiches, seagull. And I think this would really look nice up here underneath my brow too. Yes. Yes, it does. So sparkly. Okay. I am going to touch up this eyebrow because I feel like it doesn't go far enough to the middle. So we'll just put a little bit more in here. And a little bit more in here. Good. Okay. Now let's do the Enchanted palette. So for the Enchanted palette, oh, these are my colors. I am going to take, first I'm going to take this color Moon Lake, which is this one right here. Moon Lake looks really nice. It actually looks more like a satin color. Yes, even on the eye it looks very satiny. I'm going to take that all the way up to the top. And then for, I think what I'm going to do is keep this really simple, and I'm going to put this color Loam, which is kind of this taupey color here. Loam. And we'll put that all over the eye. Yeah, that goes nice with the Moon Lake. I feel like I should be singing something about moons and lakes. This is not a shimmer or a satin. This is just a nice flat matte. It still has a little bit of sheen to it, which I like. It's not completely flat. And just there, I think, even there is a really nice look. But let's see what we can do with some sparkle. I think I'm going to use, there's a color here called Metamorphosis, right here. And Metamorphosis looks like it has green and purple shifts in it, so I'm going to play with that. Oh, that's pretty. Wow, I didn't think Sigma was going to show me up today. I think there's a bug in here. I hear a bug. These Disney collections are nice. Let me just put a little bit more on so it looks a little bit sharper. That's like the perfect color underneath the shimmer too, to be honest. Okay. I see you, Sigma. Let's see, what are we going to do for underneath? There is a very deep green called Evergreen. I think I'm going to go with that. Let's use this little brush here. Actually, I'm going to use the other pencil brush. Yeah, that's nice. And we're going to put, because I can't help it, we're going to put a little bit of gold. There's this color called Electrum, which is really bright yellowy gold here. Let's put that on the under part too. Now that is a little bit fallouty, but that's okay because it looks pretty. And then for the inner corner, I'm just going to place some of this very light color called Quartz, which is this color here. I think quartz can be like any color. So to call something the quartz color is kind of interesting because quartz has a lot of different colors. Okay, I'll zoom into the eyes later so you can see that, but let's put on some foundation. Face bond. Look out! Well, the face bond is a little runny. I like that. I like a good runny. Let's see, what's it? And there was a foundation. This is the foundation brush, I think. Yeah. We're just going to put this foundation on with our foundation brush. The face bond is a good color for me. Maybe a little bit yellow, number 5. But I like the way it goes on. It's thin. It has like, I would say light to medium coverage. And let's just grab a little bit more. I keep trying to twist it and it's just a pull off. Yeah. It is light to medium coverage and it blends into the skin really nicely. So I can just buff this, buff, buff, buff. Go right into my hairline. I do think that IT cosmetic brushes blend a little bit better than this, but that's okay. This is certainly workable. And my nose always gets red at the middle, and I'm sniffing, so sorry for any sniffings. As if I needed to do it on cue. Alright, so we did the Little Mermaid first. Let's play with the Little Mermaid blush and highlighter. And I'm actually going to put on some bronzer as well. This Wednesday bronzer has been my go-to, so we'll use the Wednesday bronzer again. If I can figure out how to open it. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So I'm going to use some bronzer. I'm going to use this little brush here and see how that works. I would say this is a very precise brush. So if you're looking to really place it at a specific spot, this is your go-to here. I feel like this is taking off my foundation. Well, let's see how the Sigma Little Mermaid blush works. And the highlighter, because that highlighter is gorgeous. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use this two-toned. I know they always work good for blushes, so let's push this right here. Oh, look how fairy pink that is. It's so pretty. It's very pretty. I don't know if it's the blush or the brush, but it's not diffusing instantly, so I mean, it's pretty. I think it is diffusing. I just have to work it a little bit. And then for the other side, we will try the blush in Nearly Wild. Is this a cream? No, this looks creamier than the one from, and more pigmented. And it also has fallout, so I'm gonna just tap it really nicely. That's really pigmented. Jeez, oh man. So I would be careful with some of these blushes if you're not looking to look like a clown. We'll put some powder on top and make that really... But this does blend out really nice too, so you can blend it. I just don't... I really like this pink one. The pink one is so pretty. And there's a lot of kick up in this particular pan, so just be careful. And then I'm going to go back to this brush. I'm going to wipe it off on my brush cleaner here. And I'm going to take this really pretty Little Mermaid highlighter in Seashell. Is that what it's called? Seashell? Yeah. And the blush is called True Love. That's a pretty highlighter. I'm definitely going to be using this one in the future. I am just going to go a little ham with this highlighter because it looks so good with this blush. Okay, I'll do a close-up when we get closer. But then I'm also going to clean off my brush and try this golden one here. That's a little crazy, so I'm just going to do one little swipe of it. It's pretty. I can't tell if there's a... I feel like there's a little bit of a cast, but not too bad. Again, I think this is one I either need to use it as a blush topper like I'm doing right now, or I will have to use it as an eyeshadow. Okay, let's do our lips. I think I need to use these two pink ones, the Alice in Wonderland ones. So first we'll do the Alice in Wonderland Tulip one. Yeah, that gold highlighter is definitely too much. And then we're going to use the really purpley one, which is so pretty. I love this one. Very glossy. It does have sparkles in it, but that's okay. Because it's so hot, I'm going to use this. Is this the matte one, or is this the other one? All Nighter. I think this is the matte one. Matte. The Urban Decay All Nighter Matte Spray. And then I'm going to let down my hair like Rapunzel. Of course, I don't have really long hair like Rapunzel, but you get the picture. And we will zoom in so you guys can get a good look at everything. How does it look? So here's the final look. I will say I do love certain things in these collections. First of all, the brushes. The brushes are really nice. I've used Sigma brushes before and I've always liked them. They're just real nice workhorse type of brushes. They are particularly good, I think, for buffing things out, because even this blush that I put on too much of, I feel like it looks smooth and pretty much consistent across the cheek. It's not patchy or anything like that. As far as the blushes, I do feel you have to be careful with some of the darker colors on putting them on too heavy. This Little Mermaid blush is like it. I love this color. And especially for spring and summer, it would be a great color. The same thing, the highlighter from the collection goes perfectly with the blush. And then the eyeshadow palette, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one I like better, the Little Mermaid or the Enchanted one. They're both great. Woo. Oh, there goes my brush. Which one do you like the best? I'm going to let you see my eyes now. Look into my eyes. Yeah, they're really good. As far as this other blush and bronzer, not bronzer, highlighter combination, the blush is really pretty, but I would use a lighter hand next time. And the bronze, why do I keep calling it a bronzer? Because it's like bronze on me. I think that one I will have to play with a little bit more and see if I can actually use it as a topper, or if it's going to wind up being a gift to someone else, or if we will use it for an eyeshadow, because it will make a really pretty eyeshadow. I will do a short with this little 9-pan because I did like that, and I'll try out the eye pot at the same time. So just remember, don't be sad, be happy. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!